Hello, everyone. My name is Angel, and I guess me, Jasenia, and Brandon will be leading the math session. If I'm correct, Brandon, you're a tutor as well, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Awesome. So we'll be here to lead this discussion, and again, just a little bit of introduction about myself. I've been teaching at CSM since 2019. Prior to that, I was at Skyline College. And I think I started at Skyline in 2017. So I'm full-time faculty now at CSM. And I teach various courses, ranging from algebra all the way to calc. And I also do statistics. So it's again, welcome everyone. I'm glad to see you here. I guess the first piece of information would be what courses you will be taking next semester, just to figure out just to figure out where to start. If you're, I know that some of you will be taking 251, calc, and some of you will be taking pre-calc, and some of you will be taking algebra. And so there's a lot of different groups. So the challenging thing would be to how we're going to be delivering concepts, how we're going to be reviewing and things like that. So that's going to be our biggest issue here. So what I wanted to do here is what we want to do is first is get a little bit of a sense of who is in the room, just because I want to see what subjects we have. I guess I'll give you a little bit more minutes as people are getting in. I'm going to have Jasenia, maybe Brandon introduce themselves as more people. It seems like we're getting people trying to figure out how to come into the Zoom session. So we can start with Jasenia. Maybe say a little bit about you, Jasenia.
Hi guys, my name is Jasenia. I'm going to be one of the tutors for this math jam. A little bit more about me. I've taken Calc 1 to Calc 3, differential equations and discrete mathematics. So at least I have a good grasp of what you guys should know in case you want to take other math courses in the future. A little thing about me is that I'm a computer science major, so I like to program on the side. And also I'm a part-time fighter, so sometimes I do fight in the different states. So yeah.
Thank you so much, Jasenia. And I just want to add a little bit as well. Jasenia has actually has been with me for a while now. She's been tutoring for my calculus sessions in this past year. So, Jasenia is great. So again, we're going to be breaking the groups into sessions. So Jasenia will be leading one of those sessions. Thank you, Jasenia. Brandon.
Hi, I'm Brandon, and I've taken up to Calculus 2, so that's Math 2. And I guess I would say if you're going into Calculus, one of my biggest recommendations is to get the foundational algebra down really well, because most of the concepts in Calculus, you're able to get the concept, but then like the 5 steps after algebra, and they try to trick you as hard as possible for some of the book problems, and they use a lot of algebraic manipulation for a lot of problems. And yeah, I'll be helping you guys with the math workshops, but sometimes I might be in the chemistry workshop. So yeah.
Thank you, Brandon. And yes, I just want to add to what Brandon said. A lot of the concepts in calculus can be grasped easily, and I think what the hardest part is the algebra. The algebra in calculus is where most students struggle with. So you have to be really good at your functions, different types of functions. You should know your logarithm rules, properties, exponents. So all factoring is a big thing as well. So I guess the first thing is very quickly what I want you to do, everyone, is maybe you can just introduce yourself and just say what class are you here for, what are you prepping for, and when I ask that question is what is your course next semester, what course are you going to be taking next semester, or which math class are you preparing for? Why? Because we want to make sure we put you in the right cohort. And that way we can have a better sense of who is in the room. So Bonnie, you want to get us started with just small introduction maybe, and just say what class you're going to be taking, or what math class you're prepping for.
Yeah, hi, my name is Bonnie. I'm a big Angel fan, and I'm going into 251 Calc 1. You know, I'm studying to be a programmer as well, and I really enjoy that type of stuff. So yeah, thanks.
Awesome, thank you, Bonnie. Joe, Pedro.
Okay. My name is João Pedro. I'm here because I want to. My goal is to have the associate degree to become a programmer. And here, the first semester at CSM, I'm going to have the Math 120, Intermediate Algebra, and Math 820, the Super Intermediate.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much. And again, I will be breaking in the breakout rooms. What I will do is I will put a breakout room called 251 Calculus. I will have a Math 120. And depending on which course you're going to be prepping for, you just join that breakout room. And once you're in the breakout rooms, I'll jump into it, or Yesenia or Brandon will jump into it, and we'll guide you through what we're going to be doing. So yeah, I guess Gabby, you want to go next?
Sure. Hi, I'm Gabby, and next semester I'm going to be taking Math 251.
Okay, thank you, Gabby. So we have two now, 251. Josh?
Hi, I'm Josh. I'm going to be taking Math 120 next semester.
Okay, that's awesome. We're building those cohorts. Nathan?
Hello.
Oh, hi, Nathan.
Hi. So my name is Nathan. I'm taking Math 130 next semester.
Awesome, Math 130. Abhijit?
Yes, my name is Abhijit, and I'm taking Math 251.
Okay, awesome. So it seems like the bigger group may be 251. Michaela?
Hi, Michaela. I'm preparing for Math 251 class.
Okay, awesome. Okay, so we have, okay, and then we finally have Silash. And again, you can correct me if I'm completely butchering your name.
Yes, it's Silash. I'm taking the Math 225, Path to Calculus. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. So what we're gonna do next is I'm gonna break you up into rooms. In the meantime, just some of the groups I may not be there, but I will try my best to go from group to group just to guide you to what I want you to do in terms of preparation for your next semester. So once I give instructions, I will most likely put a tutor there to guide you through the process as I go and check the other groups. So what's gonna happen now is you're gonna see you're gonna be invited to a breakout room. Choose the one that you're prepping for. All right. So for example, as when you introduce yourself and you said 251, then go to the breakout room called Math 251. And then just stay there for a bit until I get there to give you some instructions on what to do and how we're gonna be prepping for your for that course. Okay, and we'll see what happens. So just give me a second as I am doing the I'm gonna rename the rooms. Okay, so in terms of, so right now you're gonna see some rooms, and each room has a name. Go to the room that you think is gonna prep you for your next semester. As for the tutors, can you remain in this main room for now? Okay, there you go. So go to the room, choose the one that you're gonna be prepping for. Okay. Okay, so what's gonna happen, Yesenia, Brandon, and I know Brandon, you're gonna be going back and forth, right, between chemistry and math. What I'm gonna do is, I think Yesenia, 251 may be the bigger group. We have algebra and we have pre-calc and trig. So I will be putting the pre-calc and the trig together. And me and Brandon will just be alternating between the 225 and the math 120. So what I'm gonna do is there's no time for lecture, I guess, in terms of 225 and math 120, mainly because I'll be going back and forth and I cannot leave them too much alone. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna give them worksheets and Brandon and me will just be checking the 225 and 130 and the math 120 and see how they respond to problems. So we're just gonna be working and doing a lot of problems, and we're just gonna be guiding them. If I'm gonna go through the same curriculum. Do any of you have the previous MatchAm access to the previous MatchAm canvas? How was that, Brandon?
This was my first math jam. So
this is your first MatchAm. Okay.
Same here.
Okay. Okay, I see. So in terms of 251, I guess, Yesenia, you would be introducing them to limits. Let me know how comfortable you are with it. Or if you want me to do, you're free to choose whichever you want to do. That's also an option. Which one do you feel more comfortable with?
I can do limits. I was gonna do, I know you sent me an email about doing the graphs first, and then from there I talk about like left side, right side limits, and then from the limits I go into those problems where you ask kids to evaluate the limit, and I introduce them to some cases. So like direct substitution, multiply by the conjugate, that type of stuff. I thought that would be fine with you, but I know we have an hour, so I think I can stick with graphs today, and then the other hour I'll do evaluate the limit. Okay,
sounds good. Yeah, sounds good. So yeah, you can do that, and so yeah, it is really up to you, and as long as they get introduced to limits or some basic stuff. It will not be possible to teach everything, but at least exposure, it's good. In terms of math 120 and math 225 130, Brandon will just be doing some for algebra. We're going to be doing just order operations first, just to see the level of the students and how comfortable they are with it. For math 130 to 225, let me see. I have a lot of worksheets, so I'll be deciding based on their levels.
All right.
Okay. So I guess let me. So what I'm gonna do is, so Yesenia, you can head out to the 251. Get them. I don't know how you're gonna run it, but yeah. So introduce them to limits, and then maybe you can have them do the worksheets or some worksheets that you may you may find that are gonna be useful.
Okay.
Okay. As for Brandon, I guess you're gonna go with me, just because we need to give the students some sort of direction. So I will go to math 120 first, and then after that, I'll assign them some worksheets, and you can stay with them for a bit. And then I'll go to Math 225 and Math 130. I'll give them some instructions and then come back to Math 120 just to meet you there. And
All right,
then
so
mhm.
I'm gonna follow you right now.
Yeah, so just for Math 120, and then when I leave Math 120, you can stay there just to give them some guidance on the worksheet, like how to do problems if they need to.
Okay.
And then because Math 225 and Math 120, they don't have, I haven't assigned them anything at all. So this is the first time we're doing something like this. We've done Math Jam before, but this is not Math Jam. It's like a series of workshops because we don't have a lot of instructors.
Yeah.
So we have to work with what we have. So there's so many groups, and I'm really not sure how this is gonna turn out. But yeah, so we're going to Math 120. I'll give them a worksheet. I'll show you the worksheet as well. I will share it with you. And it's just order operations, working on just practice. And I'll do the same for 225. And then after I come back to Math 120, then you can alternate between the two groups, go back and forth to see if there's any help. Okay, so I guess we can go to Math 120 first.
Okay. Hello.
How's it going?
It's going good. I just want. The reason why I'm here is because Professor Pilar said join the main room, but I'd have because he was gonna make us both co-hosts, but you joined instead.
No, that's fine. I just wanted to check and see that everything is working with the links and everything. So
How was the chemistry? Or because you said which one you wanted me to be in. So far I'm in math, and we have a pretty good attendance. How was the?
So I was just in chemistry, and we have about like 10 participants. So
Pretty much the same as here. Yeah.
So you have about 10 in here. Okay, that's good. I think physics is the one that might be a little bit lower. So, but I'm gonna send some emails right now. I just wanted to make sure everything was okay here. So I will leave it up to you, Brandon, if you're needed here, if you could stay here, or I'll check with John and see if he needs you.
Yeah, just know which one. So far you told me to come here, so that's why I was here.
That's perfectly. Especially because depending on the groups that let me see how many. So you have 251, 225, and 120. Yeah, so maybe, if you could stay here, I think that would be good because there is 1, 2, 3, 3 big groups.
Yeah, that works. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, everyone, we're gonna take a small break. We'll be back right at 1, okay?